finally goes up in flames and takes our money stress and work troubles and fears about an uncertain future with him. For the night, anyway. In Santa Fe, I'm Savannah Marr for Marketplace.
Entrepreneurship, ladies and gentlemen, is alive and well in the American economy. Last year alone, says the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, a record-breaking 5.5 million Americans filed an application to start a new business. There are, of course, countless reasons somebody would decide to do that. Sometimes it's because you want to. Sometimes it's because you have to. That's the setup for today's installment of our series, My Economy.
I'm Gary LeBlanc. I am the owner of Scenic Rail Riders in Concord, New Hampshire. We provide tours. They're essentially four-wheel bicycles that ride on the railroad tracks. We ride on a set of abandoned tracks. The last time they were used was in the 1980s. We opened July 13th in 2019. Essentially, my full-time job, I had dodged a number of employee reorganizations over the years, and I kind of felt my number was going to come up at some point in the future. So I started thinking about, what can I do? I came up with a business plan, and I presented that business plan to my family, and they all looked at me like I had two heads. They thought I was crazy. Business has been great this year so far. The fall is kind of really where we shine. Probably the last 6 weeks of our season. People love to come out and do the foliage. Of course, it's cooler then, so it's more inducive to people coming out and pedaling. Occasionally a customer will ask me, what did it cost to build this bike? And, I tell them, and it's like, well, that's what it cost me back then. I said, if I had to build it now, it would be double that. Not only the aluminum, but all of the parts that go on it, the pedals, the chains, the seats. All of that stuff, the price has gone up since we first built them all. So right now, Scenic Rail Riders is my only job. So basically, I kind of consider myself semi-retired since I work 6 months of the year, and the other 6 months I kind of have off. I do have some stuff I'm doing for Scenic Rail Riders in the wintertime. My plan is to keep doing it for a bit. I love working there. I love seeing people come off of the ride happy. There's a lot of people out there that are fascinated with railroads, and you get a lot of kind of the railroad fans, and they come and they do this, and they just think it's unbelievable. And I honestly, I love to see that. That's one of the biggest things that keeps me going.
Gary LeBlanc, owner of Scenic Rail Riders in Concord, New Hampshire. Tell us what keeps you going, would you? Maybe we'll get it on the air. Write to us at marketplace.org/myeconomy.
Marketplace is supported by Baird. Baird strives to attract and retain top financial talent, providing stability and continuity for clients. More at BairdDifference.com. And by Babbel for Business. With over 13,000 hours of language courses, Babbel is helping businesses break down language barriers and improve workplace safety. Learn more at BabbelForBusiness.com. And by BlueConic. It's not how much customer data an organization collects, it's how much customer understanding that data yields. BlueConic.com. Data for doers.
This final note on the way out today, inflation, schminflation. Louis DeJoy, the Postmaster General, said today that it is not going to increase first-class postage come January for what will be the first time in 3 years. The USPS, as you may know, has been beset by operating deficits in the billions of dollars for years now. But DeJoy says his turnaround plan is working and, quote, therefore, we will wait until at least July before proposing any increases. Now, pop quiz. Who among you can tell me what a first-class stamp costs right now? Our theme music was composed by B.J. Liederman. Marketplace's executive producer is Nancy Fargali. Donna Tam is the executive editor. Neil Scarborough is vice president and general manager. 73 cents for a first-class stamp. I'm Kyle Brisdell. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you back here on Monday, all right? This is APM.